story, and the way Femprov tells a story is as a collective body. We pass the story from one person to, ooh, what collective body, kind of getting excited, sir. Collect yourself. We pass it from one person to another, and generally there are 4 major errors that will occur in doing that. And your part of the story is to let us know when we make one of those errors. First, let me tell you the errors, and then I'll tell you what you have to do. They are an error in logic, an error in grammar, an overly long pause, or the unnecessary repetition of any word. If you hear anybody commit one of those errors, it is your job as an audience to yell at the top of your lungs, "Die." Tons of fun already, huh? I know you don't have a lot of hostility in Santa Cruz, but you're going to want to conjure up what you've got in order to make that a very rip-roaring die. So let's practice it now. And remember, I don't think I really need to admonish you. On the downbeat of 3. 1, 2, 3. Die! Actually, that's pretty whippy. That's pretty whippy. That's laid back. Much too whippy. Very old. Okay, get over your mellowness. We'll do it together, sir, collectively. 1, 2, 3. Die! Now we're talking. What's your first name, please? Lynn. And what do you do for a living?
Sell heroin.
Sell heroin.
Dream on, broomstick cowboy.
Well, it's a little embarrassed about heritage, are we?
Can you be a little more general?
Okay, but can you be more specific? Southern California.
Hometown.
La Jolla? She went to the south.
Wait a minute, there's lots of towns in the San Fernando Valley. We know them. Where'd you get your mail?
In a box.
Van Nuys? That's near Topanga.
So we'll say San Fernando Valley. Okay.
These are the hard questions. They'll get easier.
Based on your suggestions, Lynn, heroin dealer, and Van Nuys, California, a story. Those errors again. An error in logic.
An error in grammar.
An overly long pause. The unnecessary repetition of any word. Here we go. Lynn woke up that morning knowing that this was going to be the last day on earth for her. She wanted out of Van Nuys. It was the worst place on earth.
Except maybe for Sepulveda. She was tired of being a valley girl.
Tired of living like she was. She had all the right clothes and braces on her teeth, and she knew that no
One would want her except for her drugs. Yes, Lynn was one of the
drug dealers here in Van Nuys, and she had all the really good stuff.
really good.
Stuff you could buy and take home to mom and not share. Stuff that you could buy and take all the way to school and sell to children of smaller donations. You could take it to you could do anything. You could probably
Take it to Boy George, but he's in jail, so he couldn't receive it. Excellent story. Lynn leaped from her bed. She looked in the mirror. She splashed
water on her face and said, "This isn't real water, it's Van Nuys water, damn it! I'm tired of splashing it on my face. I want something more
exciting.
to do with my life. I don't want to just splash water on my face all morning long. I want to go out. I want to meet some people. I want to have a really exciting childhood." And so Lynn got out of her room and walked down
The street
and found herself
in a
small villa in Mexico 3 weeks later. Everybody's been to Mexico here, then. All right. This death is based on my feelings on the seatbelt law. Thank you. I'm late for work.
vegetable you would sit all night and look at than rather eat?
Broccoli!
Broccoli!
Okra!
I like okra. It's nice and slimy.
Big okra contingent over here.
Okra fans, talk about Texas. Lynn loved Mexico. She'd really never been here before, but she really didn't want to leave. She was very excited to be beating on piñatas every afternoon. Lovely children that were gathered in the square. They loved to do this, and Lynn
Wanted to give them all of the candy and little pieces of slimy vegetable that they could possibly eat.
just then the piñata broke and all the okra fell right onto the children. It was ugly.
But the children, knowing nothing more,
Then okra baths said, "Hey, why do we have to take another bath so early in the morning? I don't like
Manana, who said well, who had been traveling with Lynn extensively throughout the northern states of Mexico. They had gotten a small
contingent of children who were going to march across America holding big, big streamers that connected them."
right to the okra plantations back home. They needed to know what their
Lives were all about. They needed to get out of their rut and send some of that okra on to the people in the South. Yes, those people were really needing vitamin.
Anybody would like to tell me what that major vitamin in okra is? Vitamin F, thank you.
Hello, I'm Brenda Vaccaro. I have a Playtex tampon stuck in my throat.
Here we go back to this incredibly exciting story of Lynn Okra. Van Nuys sure did that. And heroin.
It was lovely outside, and all the children were singing. Lynn didn't know why. They began singing, but she was not willing to sing along with them. She was stuck there in Van Nuys and knew that her life was going downhill into some sort of death squalor. Van Nuys, Mexico was not a great place to be. Was that an error in geography?
Wait a minute. What do you say? Should she live? Shut up.
The children were singing, "It's a lovely day in the neighborhood." Suddenly there he was, Senor Rogers. Yes, he was standing over him like some formidable shadow, not knowing what he was going to do or what he was going to wear. He thought about a sweater. Maybe he'd get a sweater his mother had made for him. Maybe he'd change into his shoes, yes. The tennis shoes that he kept buying in his little closet. Yes, he'd come out of the closet many years before. Lynn knew that this guy was in big trouble. He had all the children jumping all over him, and he liked it too much. These children had never seen a man quite like that, and they never wanted to see him again. So they ran away and grabbed his okra. Between their grimy little paws, "We've got the vegetables," they said as they ran through the fields. Senor Rogers was pissed. He said, "Who made the salad? Who made the okra salad? I hate okra salad. I'm going to..."
What did I do?
All right, this is what I think the timely and assured death of Imelda Marcos would be like.
Yeah.
Miss Marcos, please, we need some answers. All of the people in your country have nothing to wear on their feet, and yet you have 6, maybe 7,000 pairs of shoes. Let them wear thongs. All right, let's have a Marie Antoinette flashback. We have a winner/survivor to our storytelling contest, the lovely Miss Barbara Scott. And the dismount card. Now, one last thing thing that these people want from you and they need from you is a moral, something to take home with them to their grandchildren, their grandparents, anybody that's hanging out at home. Something that wraps everything up, you know, Lynn, Mexico, Van Nuys, okra, all those exciting elements into some sort of moral. Something perhaps in limerick form so they can remember it. Okay. Yeah. And if you'd like to do it standing on one foot, I think that might be it. Yeah, the entertainment dollar really goes up for that. Again, if you like her moral, her limerick, please applaud, and she'll live to tell another story another day. And if you don't, go ahead, you'll die. This is the last chance you can tonight.
Thanks for the support, Jeannene. Well, I think the moral is quite obvious, and you can hum along if you know the words. There once was a young girl named Lynn. Being from Van Nuys, her economics were slim.
Die!
She lifted her chakra by eating that opera and got rich selling Boy George heroin.